Alright, we are live. And I can be as loud as I want to because I'm outside. Yeah. If
Is
this
there
work.
nobody out there?
Yeah, there's nobody out here. I mean, sometimes people, bless you. Sometimes people do walk in and out of the, because it's like right in the middle, in between the room where I'm staying and, the inside of the house and whatever. But yeah, it should be okay. If I get too cold, I'll just get inside the room and then talk really quietly. But like I said, when I get my place in Belgium, I am definitely, and I mean definitely, setting up a gaming room. Because even when I'm with the kids over there, I can't really, you know what I mean? I can't really talk as much as I want to, because, my wife is like right there, she'll be watching me like, why is he screaming? Why is he getting so happy? You know? I like to be able to focus on my own, just thoughts to myself and whatnot. Yeah.
I need to find some kind of lock in the room or something.
Oh
If you
no.
ever get a new place or anything.
Oh no, yeah, definitely. So I'm planning on getting a two-bedroom apartment, so the kids will have their own. Oh right, did I? Let me see. Did I set up tags? Let me see. Did I set up any tags? Let me see here. Optimize in the games. Yeah, it's got a lot of tags. Okay, it never hurts to add a couple of more. Yeah. Let me add this one. Okay, cool. Tags added. Amazing. Why is it so bloody cold outside, man? It's supposed to be hot. Apparently, it's gonna be hot the whole week. Is it true?
Yeah. It was a bit hot during the day. Well, not hot, but something like that.
Mm.
That's about it, really.
Okay. Yeah, I am not looking forward to it.
I rarely go outside, so I never know.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Ooh, cold. Man, still though, we haven't streamed in a minute, bro. When was the last time we streamed? Let me check. When was the last time we streamed? Let me check.
Well,
Where?
the last time it was when I did the Mario Kart Direct with Nana and then
I joined you.
Also when you came back.
No,
Yeah.
no. I'm talking about proper gameplay. I'm not talking about what do you call it? I'm not talking about watching reacting to videos or anything like that. I'm talking about proper gameplay, proper games. When was the last time? Cause the one that was
No, that was it. Play some games here and there.
oh yeah, you did. I didn't, but you did.
Yeah. Oh, you did too. I recall you playing Mario Kart Double Dash during that stream.
Huh. I gotta rewatch it. I don't remember. I don't even remember. Yeah, we got a good view, man. 83 views. That's good. That is very good. Yeah, that was the 17th. Yeah, that was yeah. That was quite bad. All right, so ooh, the internet keeps dropping. Maybe it's because but it looks good. No, it keeps loading. Damn, is it because I'm too far?
That's a good question.
Yeah, what's up? Hello?
What would you call where you're staying? What would you call where you're staying at?
What would I call it? What do you mean?
Yeah, where the bar you're staying at, where you're sleeping in. What would you call it exactly? It's not a hotel.
No.
And it can't be an inn.
No.
Where is it?
It's a hostel.
Hostel, right? Just hostel?
Yeah.
Hostel, huh?
Why'd you ask?
Okay. And they're cheap.
Why'd you ask?
Because wouldn't you want to relocate? Or do you like it there?
No, I like it here. It's much cheaper. And it works well. For what I need, it works well.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's closer to work. It suits
Wait,
my need. It's cheap, and it's yeah. And the people over here are pretty cool.
how much are you paying?
Like for 1 week, 28. Yeah.
I mean, it's not bad, I guess.
Yeah, it's not bad. And I'm not always here because I travel back to, Belgium. So it actually works well. It definitely works well for me. Alright, anyway, let's get into the game. So this game I'm playing is called Gwen the Hen. Right? Gwen the Hen is an indie game. Yeah, it's an indie game by Kuri Game Dev. Came out on April 2023. It's got really positive reviews, 81, and it is a 3D platformer, collectathon, a platformer, and it's a low poly game where it's as you can tell from the name 64. It's supposed to be how do you say it's supposed to be a retro game giving homage to the old school retro games, the old school N64 and whatnot. I've been wanting to play this a while. It's been on my it's literally just been on my library, just sitting down doing nothing, while I've been playing other games. But I decided, you know what, we should start exploring these indie games, give it coverage as well, because there are some indie games that are amazing. But what really pushed me to start, wanting to play more indie games is the fact that, Nintendo, not even just Nintendo, bro, not even just Nintendo. The current gaming market, the current gaming industry, it's pushing me to want to play more and more retro style games, more indie games. And not just because of the cost, just because of the what's the word for it? It's the principle, bro. It's the principle. You can chase money all you want. That's cool if you want to charge people a lot of money, but you gotta give people worthwhile. A complete set of a full game that's worthwhile that price tag. And I'm just getting sick and tired. There's no innovation. I don't know. I'm just sick and tired of it. So
Grace is back.
I'm sure she's gonna join. So yeah, I'm gonna be playing old school game, mainly indie games, but I'm gonna be playing my other retro game like PS1, PS2, and whatnot. But yeah, that's where I'm at. So we're gonna be testing. We're gonna be checking this game out. Gwen the Hen 64. Seems pretty simple, and I'm using a PS5 controller, so it makes things easier rather than using the. Oh, I hope it doesn't start raining. No. The sky is pretty open. Okay, straight into the game.
The hell is? I just found a hostel that's going for £15. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I mean the one that it depends on the days, but usually it's like 13, 11 per night. I might have to turn down the resolution. Is there any way to turn on the resolution? It doesn't really give me much option, does it? Okay, let's get out.
This game actually looks unique.
It does, doesn't it?
Wow. Yeah. It's a 3D
platform
pixelated game. If I can describe it as any.
I like to call it low poly.
Pixelated game.
Low poly, so low polygon. Welcome to the Library Iceland, the most innovative and technological Iceland in the entire world. The place is full of scientists and researchers working on the project, so go around and talk to people to see what they are up to. But before that, you should probably go talk to the Professor Gwen. She needs help with her latest project. She's at her lab right now. Just follow the path and you should see it. I wonder, can I swim? If I go in there, will I die? Shit, I died. Well, that's one way of finding out. I want to try.
That's something I do when starting the game. Wow.
I'm just trying to understand the controls. So you can't double jump, but you can do like a jump and then a flip, like a spin. I don't know what the spin does. Oh, the spin is attack. Okay, the spin is attack. So I can jump and then attack.
Oh.
It kind of creates like a double jump. So,
So Crash Bandicoot and Mario Galaxy in a way. Interesting.
It looks like I can run up walls. So if I jump on a wall, he'll just run up. And I can slowly come down as well. Like I could glide down. But only for a couple of seconds. It's not long.
That's a problem.
Okay, that's cool. Let's give it a go.
Hi
This
guys.
game remi-
Hey,
reminds me of
Licious! How are you?
Sick.
Yeah. Stay away from me.
I'm not even anywhere near you.
It can be contagious through microphone.
You're like 6 hours away.
Yeah, it can be contagious through a microphone.
I'll be back though. I just need to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Not to go to the toilet. I just need to go there because I don't want to be surprised later on by anything that flies in my face. So I gotta go check that out first.
That's funny.
Just give me 5 minutes.
Alright. Okay. So, the problem with this is it doesn't allow me to reduce the resolution, Maestro. That's what's really annoying. Because when I go outside, it still looks good, but I could see there's a couple of frame drops. You know what I mean? I could see there's a couple of frame drops, which means that it's running on at least a high resolution than I would want it to. So, how do I reduce the resolution? Because this only allows me to see the progress. It doesn't really allow me to do much in terms of resolution. Should I continue playing? Oh, what's this? What's that? Oh, okay. So if I hold L1 and then press X, he jumps super high. Okay, cool. Alright. So, but we still need to do something about this resolution thing. But how is it looking when I'm streaming though? Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any issue when I'm streaming it, right? No, there is a little bit. Okay.
If there's one thing I'm gonna say, I am so looking forward for you to get the Nintendo Switch too.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I think it's gonna be fun.
Do you know? No. Do you know why?
Why?
Do you know why? Because if you share your screen with me when I'm using the Nintendo Switch 2,
yeah,
then I won't have to be lagged behind anymore, just like I am watching through YouTube here.
I don't know about that, bro. When we saw that when they were showcasing Mario, the game chat, it looked pretty slow.
That's fine. As long as it's at the same time, I don't mind either way.
Yeah, that's you. You don't mind. I kind of do, you know. Okay, I was hoping I could ask you to go in my place. Will you go for me? You will? I didn't even... What? I didn't agree to this. Thank you very much. So I'm guessing the whole town is just full of chickens. But since I said it could be dangerous, I recommend you go around town and explore it first to get familiar with the controls. Why don't you try collecting at least 2 of these green coins? They are scattered around everywhere. It shouldn't be too hard. But should give you enough practice. Once you've done that, you should start with those warp gates over there. Okay. Testing me out, alright. It's so bloody cold outside. Why did it get so cold at night? I'm gonna have to go inside, Maestro, you know? I know it's gonna be a bit noisy, but I'm gonna have to go inside. Freezing my butt off. Ah, can't wait for summer. You know, it's funny, I can't wait for summer, but at the same time, I really, really hate summer.
Yeah, you have to work every day.
Imagine that, working in the heat. Oh, shit! Oops.
That was a first.
Huh?
She didn't
So,
find
well,
any.
that was a first.
She didn't
No,
find
well,
it.
I did last night. I did last night.
Mm-hmm.
I did last night.
Oh,
Three,
sorry.
actually. In fact, three.
3, huh?
Yeah. The last two, I hoovered them up today. I
Mm.
just didn't feel like dealing with them. They weren't in the bathroom. I said for now, they
Mm.
are not my issue.
So if they're not in the bathroom, they're not your issue. So, but if they're in the
Yeah.
bathroom, they're your issue. Whoa,
Yeah. Well,
that was
the ones
very
in the
close.
corridor, they're not really that scared. Like, I
Mm.
just hoover them up.
So what? It becomes more scary at night?
Yeah. I hate it. One thing you should know about me,
Mm-hmm.
I never ever turn on the corridor lights. I never do. The only people that do that is sometimes Wesley and Mommy. I
Mm.
can't because I don't. I choose peace. I just like for the night. I just like.
Hello?
Hmm?
Where did she go?
I don't know.
Uh-oh, she might have to exit and re-enter Discord. And also, baby, just double check that you need to update your Discord, because sometimes it can act like that. Okay. Okay, I'm getting the hang of it, but this frame drop is very annoying. Okay, I know what I need to do. I think. I'm going to use AMD to try and reduce the thingy, the issue with the lag. Quick to desktop. It's so annoying that I have to do this. Let me see here. Where's AMD? The Adrenaline Edition. And then I'm just going to find the game with Gwen. There it is. Yeah, no wonder. I just checked on this application, yeah, and it's telling me that the game was running at 19 FPS. That's the max FPS. That is bad, bro. I hope it's not me, you know, but I doubt it could be the game. But I don't know. It could be my laptop either, as well, because my laptop is. Let me see
Okay.
here. Huh?
Game running at a game running at 19 FPS.
Yeah, man. It's crazy. So I can either put it on performance, quality, power saving, or default. Okay. So the Radeon anti-lag is on. So if that was the case, why was it still lagging? And why can't I change the resolution as it? Yeah, let me see. Optimize. Da, 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 da. Display color enhancement. Advanced. Surface format optimization. Okay. Global setting. So this is reduce. All it does is just reduce the input lag. Okay, let me try to launch the game. I didn't really do much settings anyway. I didn't change much because the AMD anti-lag didn't really allow me to change much. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I know. I gotta go see the guy. I gotta go see the guy about the thing. Ah, still doing a little bit of lagging.
I can somewhat see the lag.
You can someone see it, yeah?
Just somewhat. Yeah, that is bad.
Let me think. Ah, Lisha sent a message. She said laptop died. Okay, I'm guessing she.
Mommy was using it throughout that.
Okay. Okay, let me think. Perhaps I'm going to. Okay, let me see. When
You
the
tested for
N64 resolution settings. To optimize when the hex and six ends when the hands enter the graphics and emulator are moving, you can explore the resolution. What? For Steve. Mhm. Unbelievable. There is nothing. There's nothing that tells me how to do it. Guess I'm just gonna have to play like the maestro. I mean, the stream has already started, but I didn't think that it was gonna cause. The reason why I didn't test it before because I didn't think there was gonna be any issue like that. Usually, every game should allow you to optimize the resolution in game. It's the first game I've ever played that doesn't allow you to optimize resolution. And of course, it is my fault because it is my, my trashy laptop. But still though, man. Oh yeah, I gotta go see the doctor then. So how do I save the game then? I'm guessing there's gonna be a checkpoint. There it is.
does not save. Odd.
Maybe it does.
It is.
No, she's back.
Oh, why don't you try?
Yeah, sorry, my laptop died.
Damn.
I'm on my phone. I'm using it on my phone right now, so that's probably why the audio might be bad. Wait, is the audio bad?
No, it sounds good.
Okay, sometimes I forget I'm not using my XR anymore. Because you guys always used to complain you couldn't hear me.
Ooh, that's actually not a bad idea. I can probably use the Discord on my phone. Oh no, that means I'm gonna have to create another account. Use the Discord on my phone, then I'll be able to. You know what I mean?
No.
No, neither do I. Alright. So, Licious, I'm
I was
playing.
about to say.
What were you gonna say?
No, you're playing what? What are you playing?
I'm playing a game called Gwen the Hen. It's a Nintendo 64 inspired kind of game with retro style to it. It's pretty fun. It looks fun anyway. And what were you gonna say?
I said, bruh. I said that Wesley Hoover the other day, and I think that did the trick. Because they don't really, because they don't really appear as much as they did before.
But they still appear.
Yeah. That's why I ordered those sticky traps off Amazon.
Sticky traps?
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like, it looks like a tent, but it's not fully covered. And I think it kind of has this like aroma that attracts moths. They go to it, they're stuck, they're trapped, eventually they die.
Oh my god, the controls is throwing me off, I'm telling you. Let me see, maybe the control is also throwing me off. Because when I turn the camera left and right, it's acting very odd. It feels very odd. Yeah, I'm gonna enable that. Hopefully that will help me out. Okay. Regardless,
Yeah.
so how was your day, Licious?
How was my day?
Mm,
Awful, mate. I was sick the entire shift. I was coughing and sneezing the entire shift.
damn. And they didn't allow you
Yeah,
to go
man.
home?
Man, a girl's got money to make. Man,
You sacrifice your health for money? That's crazy talk.
you do it too.
Yeah, but I'm different though. I'm built different.
I got a passport to get. Money has to be made.
Mm, yes, you do. Okay, so I guess I'll just play like this. Well, that's a bit disappointing. Oh, okay, I did something. Now the controls are not working. Sugar. That's a bit disappointing, but of course, because it's an indie game, that's kind of understandable. They may, there are some things that still needs to be polished, but still very annoying though. Yeah, disable that. That's still very annoying. I see a lot of people have been playing the game. A lot of screenshots that keep saying fun little game. See, the thing is, I'm trying to give it. Oh, Oh, for God's sake! I'm trying to give it the benefit of the doubt, Maestro. I'm trying to give this game the benefit of the doubt, but it already killed me on the resolution part. And for a low poly game like this, for it to be running at 20 FPS, it obviously says that that obviously means that it's not optimized properly, right? Or is it just my crappy laptop? Maestro, you there?
Maybe it's just the game itself, for all I know.
And then to make things worse, well, I can't even change the controls. Check this out. I cannot. I'm not allowed to change the control. It doesn't allow me to change controls. I'm gonna play another indie game. I mean, I'll probably come back to this another time, but it's very disappointing. I'm gonna come back to it. I'm gonna try another indie game. I wanted to try this one, Super Kiwi. Man, a little bit disappointing, honestly. Uh, Ooh, that is loud. Let me turn that down. Dun-dun-dun, 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 dun-dun-dun. Where's the game? I'll put it on 30. Yeah. Okay, let's game capture, select Super Kiwi, and then do your thing. What is wrong with this PS5 controller? It was working just fine not too long ago. Yeah. Ay, 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 ay. Ah, la, 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 la. What is the issue? What the freak is going on? I can't control this game.
You guys are gonna have to use the keyboard. Hey.
I even tried to use the keyboard, it wouldn't even go up and down. What in the world? Okay. Wait, are you serious? I think this game doesn't support controllers. Yeah, I think this game doesn't support controllers.
I wonder. Normally in Steam Deck, it would have showed if it was verified for Steam Deck and whatnot. I wonder if they meant controllers.
Is the screen supposed to be black right now?
No, it's not
She's
supposed to
pink.
be black. That's because up and down is with W
Oh,
S
well,
A
it's
D.
showing now.
Yeah, I had to keep quitting the game. Okay, so this game, by the looks of it, wait, maybe the PS5 controller is out of battery. Okay, maybe the PS5 controller is out of battery because it's automatically turning off. Bless you. Wait, you didn't sneeze,
No, I didn't sneeze.
so I take it back then. Okay, let me try to connect this cable right here. I feel like Maestro. I feel like Maestro when he's trying to stream, and there's all these issues just happening.
Now you understand. Then again, you did understand.
Yay! Also, I can use cable. I knew that. The control to the what do you call it? To the laptop through cable. It works. I have to be on Wi-Fi. Yeah.
This is a story about a
Okay, so
bird,
yeah, I'm gonna start this game.
another grumpier bird, and a dog
Something like,
stuck on the flying island. It all started not too long ago, a couple of
looks a
months
bit
actually.
It's kind of
within the Kiwi-
inspired by, Banjo-Kazooie. You remember
Arr,
that?
laddie, that'll be the flying island, held aloft by blasting winds. Strongest in the entire Kiwi being, I tells you. It was home to an ancient civilization or two. Your old captain used to travel up there with a mate quite a lot in the younger days, you know.
Wow.
To find
Why can't we just have a touch screen? Give me a second.
That's why I said he should have streamed while I was at Belgium.
Hello?
Yeah?
Hello?
Yeah. What's up?
Hello? He went back inside.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Yeah.
I can hear you.
Wait. Why is that out? Can you hear me? Hello? Sorry, I'm just trying to sort this out. How about now? Still nothing. I'm just saying something. Hello? Let me.
Okay, I see. So when I connected the PS5 controller, automatically the sound just went to the PS5 controller. That's why I couldn't hear you. You guys keep talking. Let me try and sort this out. So damn annoying.
Okay. I don't, but it does sound somewhat
Does it not
familiar.
ring a bell? Does it not ring a bell? Madeline McCann.
It does sound. It does sound familiar, but I don't remember where it's from.
Hello.
Hello?
Uh,
I'm just asking
Find
him
all
if I'm
kinds
just
of hidden
asking
little
Wesley
treasures.
if he's heard of Madeline McCann. He said no, but it does ring a bell.
See,
Because
he hasn't either.
no, but I don't expect this from you.
Until he
You're
one day
older
went
than me
alone
and you
and
don't
disappeared.
even know who
Probably
you've never even
visited
heard of
Davy
this case
Jones's
before is
locker.
shocking.
Doesn't matter whether I'm older than you. But it's a crime case that
So
never
you're still
really.
sure? You
I
still
mean,
want to set
why would
out
you
there
think
on
I
your
know about
own
it?
and
I
see it
don't.
with your own eyes,
Because
lad?
not even the fact that you don't know about it, it's because it's
Aye,
one of the
the
most
adventurous spirit of a
popular
huntsman. Right. Best not to wait too
disappearance
long then.
like cases in the
Let's get you on the
in
water
the
and paddle.
UK ever, basically. It's
But
one of those ones
remember,
that has
don't
gained
get too close
attraction
to
and
the
no one
island's
stopped
winds.
talking about it since
They're stronger than
2007
Aunt
and it's
Manger's chili.
2025.
You might end up lost as well.
Hello?
No.
Yeah?
So it looks like it wasn't on my top 10. I've never heard about it.
But of course, you didn't
Can you
think
say
you
that
would
again?
know
I
about
can't
this
really hear
Untitled
properly.
Chapter. Yes,
I said I never heard of
you
it.
didn't pay attention, and you ended up on this
I don't know.
dusty
It
old
just
island
never was on my
in the
radar.
sky.
I
And
guess.
now
I'm just
we
shocked.
are both stuck up here. You know, it's funny. I really don't
Alright,
mind
so
that wrinkly old man again, you know.
I'm not even sure what the story is in this game, but it seems to even have voiceover, so
People
it
just
definitely must have worked out in this
a
game.
mischievous young spirit.
Look
Why
at
did the
it.
audio quality for you went
Just
from
as plain as we
normal
couldn't get off
to
this
rubbish?
grubby island to begin with.
Really?
Yeah,
Right. I keep working on the
it's even
engine.
worse.
You get out there and find
What
one of
about
those
now?
ancient energy cells.
It's good
We
now.
got something to work
I know why. The mic. It's using the PS5 microphone as communication.
Oh,
Even though I set the yeah every single time set as default audio.
Okay. Any update?
on what?
How do I sound now?
Yeah, you sound fine.
Even now?
Yeah.
Even now?
Perfect.
Okay,
Yes.
before you sounded fine. But yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, you sound fine now.
Okay, so it's coming from the headset then. Okay. All right. I'm guessing that is the final issue because we spent a half an hour, no, 40 minutes trying to sort this. Makes me angry. Whoa. What's going on? Why is the camera just turning on its own? Why is the camera just... Why must this keep happening? The controls works, but it keeps spinning. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. These indie games are something else. Maybe they were just not made to be played on the PS5 controller. What do you think?
I 100% agree. If I'm gonna be honest, I don't understand why you're trying to use a controller to play a game like this.
Yeah, these type of games are usually best for Xbox controller.
Xbox controller.
PlayStation
Oh,
controller.
my goodness gracious.
So why does the camera look like that?
I don't
may
know.
ask?
I don't know. When I take it off and I try to use Bluetooth controllers, it's not connecting. It's not working. It didn't even work on the other one. But when I connect it to the cable, it works, but it keeps spinning around in circles. I don't know what the issue is. And honestly, I'm getting sick and tired. I'm getting sick and tired of trying. Okay, maybe I should use the Steam input settings rather than use the general settings. Okay, play game override. Let's give it one more shot. Okay, now it's working a little bit better because before it was I could use square to jump, but now I'm using X to jump. So X to select to be more precise. Okay, and the spinning is gone. Thank you. Okay. All right. The y-axis, I need to select that. Unfortunately, just like the other one, I can't reduce the resolution, but at least I'm able to play this game. Okay.
Why is this too good to go?
You wonder
Advert
why I
keep
flew on my
popping
own
up
back then
slowly.
instead of joining forces with the captain?
Are you trying to get too good to go?
Let's just say.
No, there's an
it was
advert for
someone's
Too Good to Goes that always pops up and it just annoys me and I always want to skip because I'm like, I'm tired of seeing it at my job. I gotta see it on my when I'm not there too.
You gotta see on your. Wait, it's appearing on YouTube.
No, there's this advert, yeah, that comes up
Yeah.
about Too Good to Goes and it just annoys me. So I already have to do them at work and then I'm having to see them when I'm not at work.
Don't be a hater. People love it.
I hate them because people are just
Entitled? Yeah.
yes. You're saying, ooh, I got this, I got like a, no. Oh, can I have this in there? Can I have that in there? Can I have that in there?
Yeah,
It's for things that are going out today.
you keep giving them
Oh.
leeway. I'm not. I definitely do not. You're not supposed to be giving them a leeway. They just need to, choose what is there that is going to expire. And it's a surprise bag. They're not supposed to select what they want.
Oh my gosh, no. These two girls, yeah, they came in for a surprise bag. They said, "Oh, can you put like, do you think you could put, can you please put something sweet in there?" I'm thinking in my head. So you got a surprise bag, and you want something sweet, but you could have got a sweet and pastry one if you wanted something sweet, but yet you got a standard surprise bag. I literally just told them straight up, in the future, if you want something sweet, get a sweet and pastry one instead, because a standard surprise bag is usually stuff from the fridge, like sandwiches and stuff. Then she had the audacity to say, "Oh, is there any more cake pops? Like cake pops out?" I'm like, "Oh my days!"
Why do you entertain her? That's what I want to know.
I entertain it because the people, the customers at that service station, if you don't comply, they'll make your life hell.
And how would they make your life hell?
By I don't really know how to put it into words.
Oh, hello there, mate.
They
You good?
just do. They don't let up. They don't let up.
What do you mean they
And
don't
they're
let up?
and they're so rude, Tony. Oh my gosh, it's as if no one's ever taught them manners before. They are so rude.
Yeah, but they like that in all entertainment industry. All hospitality is like that. You always come across customers that are, you know, not exactly nice. So that doesn't mean that you should. And besides,
not to this extent.
Besides,
when I was working in York train station, I didn't come across anyone like that.
But beside though, the reason when you entertain that, that means that they're getting leeway to try it again or to do it again. You know what I mean?
What you mean, but when there's a long queue, especially when it's busy, you don't have time to try and fight it, so you just leave it alone. You give them what they want so they can move on and you can serve the next person.
Yeah, and then they come back again and makes somebody else life a living hell.
But the kind of positive thing is there's an 80% chance of never seeing them again. So
80% what?
I said the only benefit is there's an 80% chance you'll probably never see them again. Like
Still,
the guy.
though, you need to change your mindset, Licious. You cannot let them walk all over you like that.
Only do it because I know what I'm like. I know what I'm like. When I get mad, I become very rude. I become very disrespectful, and I just don't want to lose my job. I'm gonna be so realistic. That's why I just let them be, because when I get mad, I'm very disrespectful when I get mad. And I don't want to open my mouth and say what I really want to say because I don't want to jeopardize my good, well-paying job. You know what I mean?
Okay, no, I can respect that then. If that's the case, then I understand.
Yeah, like my coworkers, they have such a good finesse. The way they can like.
Sass
I don't know
the
how
customer.
to describe it. Like, yeah, I can't do that because I'll get mad and just be straight up with them.
Nah. You gotta learn that skill. It is good. It is good. I'm good at being sassy. But not super sassy. More like, what's the word for it? More like, I don't know, condescending, but straight up as well, you know? Because sometimes you gotta call it a spade, you know?
Like, look what happened at my first job. The lady was really, really rude to me, and I started to get mad, and it didn't go well. Yeah.
What do you mean? They didn't fire you over there? And they didn't fire you, they just let you go. Well, that is firing,
they let
actually.
me go because they they didn't say, but I know for a fact that was part of the reason. But the main reason was they thought I was gonna pick it up faster. I didn't, so.
How come you couldn't pick it up faster? That is, you're usually good at adapting.
Because it was my first job and they was expecting me to be independent way too quick. Like, working the kiosk by myself and stuff like that for long periods of time.
But they do, what, you did tell them it's your first job, right?
Yeah.
They knew?
Yeah. They knew that.
How odd.
They knew that. They expected me to be independent a bit too quickly.
So no training, huh?
It's like, that's kind of the disadvantage of when it comes to training, because they don't train you on everything, no matter where you work. A lot of the stuff you gotta ask, and then you go from there.
So it really is unfortunate why it really is unfortunate that they don't really put too much what do you call it, too much effort in training people. I can kind of understand though, because I'm on the same boat. I don't particularly like training somebody and then that person just ups and leaves, you know what I mean? I feel like my effort is gone for nothing. But
yeah,
they have an obligation though.
yeah.
This game is really fun. Let's talk about this game actually, and you know, not about work. You're supposed to escape work when you're home, right?
Mhm.
This game is really, really fun. Maestro, what do you think?
From what I see, this game is heavily inspired by three games: Banjo-Kazooie,
Hmm.
Donkey Kong 64, and Conker's Bad Fur. Not a bad.
I've never actually played Conker's. Yeah, I never played that game.
You don't wanna trust me.
Is it really that bad?
I wouldn't say it's bad, but
Like annoying bad?
it's not bad. It's not. I haven't played it myself, but you can look at it as a children's game, but it's not. That's all I can say. Pretty gore and pretty swearing sensitive. There.
Oh, really?
How about that? Really? Check it out yourself.
Interesting. So I feel like I've collected everything in this level, unless I'm missing something. It's saying I'm missing one of those emerald thing, but I don't know where to find them. Let me see. Try to look around to find one more.
Funny enough, all these free games I just mentioned are developed by the same people. Where, if I recall.
Ah, good old Rare.
Yeah, they got bought by Microsoft.
They got bought by Microsoft, and Microsoft is doing absolutely nothing with them. I hate Microsoft. And I think they only just bought it because they wanted to. I think they only bought it because they just wanted to keep it away from Nintendo. That's so sad.
Yeah, but they did nothing to promote Banjo-Kazooie though.
They could have definitely made another Banjo-Kazooie. Definitely. Oh, there is the other one.
The only Banjo-Kazooie reference there ever was during those 2000 times was when Banjo-Kazooie appeared in Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transformed on the Xbox 360 version and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
No, there was a Banjo-Kazooie game on the Xbox 360.
Oh, was that?
Yeah, but it was a racing
How come
game.
I've never heard of it?
Yeah, it was a racing game.
Lonesome Warrior said,
Huh?
Lonesome Warrior said it's been so long. What's up?
Lonesome Warriors just joined. No way! It has been way too long.
One day.
Yo, good to see you, man. Long time. We've been so busy. Well, I've been so busy, man. I've been super busy. Been back and forth from London to Belgium. You know, we've barely had any time to stream. Been spending time with my kids. You know. So now we decided, you know, you guys have waited too long. That is not cool. We gotta do something. We gotta come back. And here we are. Anyway, it's good to see you, man. It's good to have you back. It's good to have you back. How's everything? How's everything over there? How is Lonesome Warriors in the US, right? My delicious.
I don't remember.
I think he's in the US. How's the US? How's everything over there?
He just changed his name to Lonesome Wanderer.
Yeah. Oh, Lonesome Wonder.
Lonesome Warrior.
I thought he was
I
Lonesome
think I read
Warrior.
that wrong because I think it's also been Lonesome Wanderer. I'm
Ah,
just saying it wrong.
maybe. Okay, so I need to collect those things in order to open those. Okay, I see. I think I understand. Let me
They
try
said
this.
it's good to see you guys again.
Oh, appreciate it, man. You're gonna make me cry. Stop it. You're gonna make me cry. We're playing some indie games. I tried an indie game called Gwen the Hen 64, but I was having a little bit of technical issue. So now I'm trying this one called Kiwi, Super Kiwi 64. These games are kind of like inspired by N64 games, and it's really fun. Honestly, super cheap. You can get it on Steam, like £1, £2, £3, very cheap. I'm trying to make it like a Thursday or a Fridays to be kind of like a you know, a stream so that we can what's the word for it? Try to highlight games that are made by indie developers, you know.
They said, man, America is a mess like usual. Our vice president killed the Pope. Haha.
Yeah, I heard about that. That's crazy. How the hell did JD Vance manage to kill the Pope? That is mad. But honestly, Lonesome, it cannot be as worse as the UK right now. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, let's just tell him. Let's just tell him.
I don't really know much. I just know it's just gotten to the point where we gotta start finessing the system. We gotta like
Yeah, exactly.
we gotta
Oh, yeah.
like the government. Let's be real. The government, this government does not care about us. So we gotta like rinse out as much money as they're worth. Let's be real.
Absolutely.
They don't care.
They don't care. Things are
Wait.
getting priced. What's
Well,
wrong, Maestro?
I was telling mommy that the Pope is dead. But,
Yeah.
So that's what was leading up to it.
What do
The
you mean?
vice president killed.
Oh, come on. It's just a gag. It's
You
a,
guys
it's
are
a, it's a, it's a joke that's going around. There's no, come on, man. There's no way. It's a joke that's going around.
That's why,
Oh,
that's why I don't join these political conversations. Oh God.
That thing appeared and
It's
disappeared.
one of them jokes.
Yeah, it's one of them dark jokes, you know, Maestro.
Like
Yeah,
how
and it's not even funny.
It's not supposed to be
You're not gonna
funny.
find it
It's a
funny.
dark joke.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be funny,
It's a
Maestro.
dark joke, right?
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. And they said, "Oh, like a indie showcase. That's cool, man." And then they said the UK and the US are just alike when it comes to that. Literally, everything's going up in price. What do you mean?
Everything's gone up in price, huh?
Yeah, there's a little
Yeah.
delay. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it's very similar.
everything's
I mean, it's pricey in America just as much as it's pricey over here. Things are getting more and more expensive in the big cities. Like, let's give an example. Just the what's the word for it? Accommodation. We've had this chat before, didn't we? Accommodation is so damn pricey over here. So damn pricey, and it's not going down. The only way to mitigate that is for the government to build more houses, but the government's priorities all over the place. It's all over the place.
This annoys me about Leeds, yeah. There are houses everywhere. They're always building new houses somewhere.
Right.
But the job market is crap.
It's terrible.
It is crap. Literally.
That's because nobody wants to live far from
Doo-doo.
the big city, Licious. Nobody wants to live far from the big city.
But people don't realize Leeds is the place to be. It's the I don't know. There's a nickname for us. We're the culture capital or something like that.
The culture capital. I'm not gonna lie though, that does sound
No,
that does
that's not-
sound very Leeds-like. The culture capital.
Yeah, what the something to do with culture. Something to do with culture.
Is there any other messages, Licious?
Ubuntu Bang Bang said, "Get out of the Matrix when you can."
The Matrix. What is the Matrix? I think the Matrix is the term used for. You've seen the movie Matrix, right?
You talking to me?
Yeah, Licious. You've seen the movie Matrix?
No.
No. Oh my God, you haven't seen the Matrix?
No.
What about you, Maestro? Have you seen the Matrix?
I have not.
So the concept of the Matrix is pretty much living in a lie, living in a simulated world where everything is controlled and everything is against you. That's what the Matrix is. So when someone says like, you know, you gotta get out of the Matrix, they're referring to literally getting out of the programming mindset, the programming concept of you know, your mind being locked, you know, that you don't have free will, something along those lines. How I understood it anyway. But in this case, it's kind of true, you know, because let's face it, what do? We wake up every day, we go to work, you know, get a paycheck, save up money, and then when that happens, we go for a little holiday, spend all that money, and then back, rinse and repeat, right? And then you keep doing that on repeat again and again until you retire and you get your pension, and then that's it. That's pretty much life. Surely there's a lot more than that. Surely surely life has more meaning than that, you know what I mean? And I refuse, and I'm telling the truth, I refuse to be a how do you say, a cog in a system. I honestly refuse to be a cog in a system. I want to do true. I want to, obviously, I have my children, my wife. I want to grow up. If possible, I want to spend as much time with them as possible. But I don't want to just work just so I can, provide for them. I want to work so that I can leave something behind for them, so I can, create a future for them, so they don't have to struggle. But at the same time, I do want to spend time with them as much as possible. But I don't know. I'm a bit iffy about this whole, this whole Matrix thing, because the people that are push the whole concept of Matrix are like Andrew Tate, and I don't really vibe with them. The whole manosphere. I don't really vibe with them. So I try not to say things like the Matrix and stuff like that. But in a way, he is right. He is unfortunately right. Where is the lost thing? I've been running around. I can't find the lost. What do you call it? Diamond, crystal. Yeah, let's call it crystal. I can't find the lost crystal. Licious, can you read what Lonesome has sent? I know no, I do. Just not a lot. Sorry, what'd you say?
I know I'm 5 years late to the RA.
Yeah, Maestro. I can hear Licious properly, but I cannot hear you properly. Either your microphone is low or you're far from the microphone. Either way, you might need to get a new one.
I do not need a new one. Anyway, I know I'm 5 years late to the party, but I finally just got an Xbox Series X, and I've been pouring so much time into that. That's what Lonesome said. What up?
Sorry, Maestro, I really cannot hear you. Licious, can you translate what he said?
I just got here. My food was downstairs.
Sorry, Maestro, I can't hear you. Like I said, your voice is really low.
Are you sure? Because Grace can hear me just fine. Grace, can you hear me?
Yes.
But the difference is, I'm in a bar and there's a lot of noise in the background. But I can hear Licious properly. I cannot hear you properly.
She's not using a mic.
Hmm?
She ain't using a mic.
Oh, there it is. No, that's me. Where is it, man? I've been running around and I can't find this crystal. Licious, could you read what Lonesome said, please?
They said, I know I'm 5 years late to the party, but I finally got an Xbox Series X. I've been pouring so much time into that.
Hey, you're never late to the party. Xbox Series X has some good games. Although I kind of wish they'll bring out a new Gears of War. But the new Halo game, I heard it was pretty good. And you guys also have, Fable coming out very soon, right? Fable's gonna be coming out very soon, so that's a good game. Yes, I got the last one. Now I can get out of this level. Fable's gonna be coming out really soon. Oh, there's a bunch of new games that are to be announced, But I'm not gonna lie, though, when it comes to modern gaming, I've been out of the loop for quite some time. And I mean quite some time. The only thing that I really know is Nintendo. Nintendo's being Nintendo. Nintendo is being Nintendo. Licious, can you believe this? You know Nintendo's coming with a new console, right? Do you know how much one game is costing?
Yeah, no.
I think 70 or 80 pound. So $90 per game.
They are moving.
$80.
$80,
for
sorry.
the game.
No, my show. Don't get it twisted. $80 for the digital, 90 for the physical. So basically 90.
I didn't hear about that. I didn't hear
Who do
$90 for
they
the
think they
physical.
are?
Check, man, check.
Nah, so who do they think they are?
The Nintendo.
Moving like this
They
slowly,
think
they're
that
not
they
slowly.
think they're Nintendo because they know people will buy regardless. They know it. They know how to finesse
Wait, what?
people.
Wait, what company is
Ne-
this again?
Nintendo.
They think they're Sony. They're moving like they're Sony. Who do you think you are?
No.
Wait,
They're
but
moving like
Sony
they're
never-
Disney.
Sony-
They're moving like they're Disney.
Okay, but Sony never charges that higher price for a game.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
what I'm saying. But if Sony was to charge that price, no one would really bat an eye. They'd be like, "Ooh, why is it so expensive?" But they still get it. Nintendo, though. Calm
the same-
yourself.
No, that's not
No
true.
one-
No.
If anything, I'll say it's the opposite.
Get it.
It's the opposite. It's the opposite. Okay, let me give you an example right now. People always complain about Call of Duty, but if Call of Duty was put Call of Duty on the side. GTA 6. If GTA 6 they charge it £100, you really think people wouldn't buy it? They would complain about it, but
That's
they'll
what
buy
I
it.
mean, though. That's what I mean,
They'll
though.
buy
If
it. They'll buy it.
They'll buy it.
they're not putting out games that expensive, but if they would, people would buy it because they have games worth like people won't mind to spend it. Who's spending £80 on a Nintendo game? Let's be real. Who's doing that?
And Mario Kart World
Two people.
isn't even worth
Hardcore-
Mario Kart World.
No, here, yeah. Talk, Maestro. I'll talk after.
Yeah, Mario Kart World isn't even worth the $90 price tag, no matter how many times we try to say it. But despite that, they did it anyway, and there's not much we can do about it.
Exactly,
And
they did it
Doug-
because.
and Doug Bowser ain't doing nothing about it. And Reggie Fils-Aimé, the previous CEO or something like CEO, I don't remember, but he's just flabbergasted about that.
They do it because they know people will buy it. People don't have any option because they own the intellectual right to Mario, right? So you don't have any copycats of Mario. You know what I mean? There is no similar game when it comes to Mario. There is a little bit similar, but it's Mario. You know, it has its own
Yeah, but what if they
uniqueness.
wanna-
So overall, they know people don't have any alternative, so they'll just come to them. That's why this is, I would say, if anything, this is a test. They're testing the water. They're trying to see how much they can get away with.
Yeah, but if it's true that the games cost like £90, and what if people want to buy 2 games? That's £180 they're spending on 2 games.
That's crazy.
No,
You know what, my show? That's why they decided to bring it.
$180.
That's why they decided to bring it on June and not on December. Imagine if it was close like November, December. They know people would not be able to afford it. With Christmas shopping, are you mad?
Actually, I was expecting a September release at best.
I know, but they know people wouldn't be able to afford it. Licious, could you read the chat for me, please? I think Lonesome Warrior has been messaging.
Yeah, but you guys were talking, so I didn't say anything.
Sorry, go on.
said
Next time, just cut us off.
They said they're working on a new Gears game. I think it's coming next year or so. And they said $80 for a Mario game is ridiculous. Then they said they think they're Disney. And they said, I wish they'd go back to like 10 years ago when games were like 40 to 50 pounds. Well, dollars for them, but yeah. And then they said, I miss Reggie.
I miss Reggie as well.
Reggie Fils-Aimé, the previous, was he ambassador or CEO?
I don't know. Reggie just seemed like someone that you can relate to. You know what I mean?
I can relate to Reggie as well, truly.
Even though he was a CEO, he felt like somebody I can relate to. The enemies are weak in this game. Come on, man. Give me a challenge. But we'll see. We'll see. Right now, yeah, I said in one of my videos, right now, all the developers in different companies, all the game developers are waiting to see. You know what they're waiting for? They're waiting to see how well it does. They're waiting to see the numbers. if Super Mario Super Mario World does well, you know they're gonna be
Mario Kart
pricing
World.
Mario Kart World. If it does well, they're gonna be pricing their games like that. It's gonna be the new norm. It's going to be the new norm. And as things stand, as I said about the GTA, it may sound ridiculous, but I will not be surprised if the price is £100. I will not be surprised. GTA 5, from all the hype that's going on, any less than 100, then nah, that's a pipe dream. That is a pipe dream.
I would imagine, since GTA 6 has been in development since how long? Well, then again, I can't really say how long. Since 2013, we got GTA 5, and no GTA game after that. And I say this right now. So GTA 6 releasing next year.
It's crazy. Even I'm looking forward to it, and I'm not even that big of a GTA fan. You know, I'm looking forward
Next
to
year,
it.
I'm more of a GTA 4 and Vice City fan. Any
thought
other
they said this
GTA?
year.
Huh?
Huh?
I thought they said it was coming out this year.
What?
I
What?
heard,
5?
I heard about
No,
no
yeah.
6.
There's
I heard
no
about
way.
Rockstar. No. I've heard about Rockstar delaying the game. I heard about that. So we might not get the game this year.
I
In
wouldn't-
the
That's what I
trailer,
heard.
didn't it say 2025?
And you know they're gonna delay it again.
Yeah,
Trust me.
they probably would delay it. But you know, when it comes to Rockstar, they don't. Even though they might be pricey, they may be a bit scummy with their microtransaction. But Rockstar never put out a bad quality game. I've never heard of them putting out a bad quality game.
Yeah, I agree.
They definitely. They're not like Cyberpunk. they're not like CD Red. You know, the Cyberpunk or Fiasco. You know, they put out quality games. Oh, by the way,
Yeah, Grace,
can you read the
yeah, Grace,
message?
you're right.
Lonesome Wanderer said he was the North American CEO, I think, referring to Reggie. Then Ubuntu Bang Bang said, let's hit the like button for the algorithm.
For sure. Let's
Then
hit the
Lonesome
like
said-
button. Don't forget to hit the like button. Yeah. Appreciate
Then
you.
Lonesome said,
Mm.
I just can't imagine there would be enough content in the Mario game to justify that price. I get it for GTA or a new Elder Scrolls based on how many hours of content are in it. Then they said AAA games just don't have enough content anymore to warrant having a higher price hike, in my opinion.
That I 100% agree. I 100% agree. And you know what? The Mario Kart world is pretty much just Mario Kart open world. That's it. That's the only thing it's offering. There's many racing game that does that. You cannot smack a price tag like that on it and then just say, oh, you know, it doesn't warrant it. It doesn't.
And I need to tell you guys this. Me and Nana did watch the Mario Kart World Direct,
Right.
and after finishing watching that direct, which was like 15-minute direct, I thought it was lame because, well, what we saw is basically we've already seen in the Nintendo Switch 2 direct.
Oh, so they didn't even showcase. Oh yeah, we watched it with you. You're right. They didn't really show anything new. I mean, they did explain a little bit more when it came to the open world. Because I thought it was open zone, but it really is open world. So they explained a little bit, but not enough to warrant the whole direct. You know what I mean?
I told you it was open world. Open zone is kind of like Sonic Frontiers, where it's just you transition one place to another.
I didn't get the vibe of an open world from the first trailer. You know what I mean? I didn't get a vibe of that because it was showing like you. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, Maestro. I really don't know how to explain it. Regardless, though, as I said before, that $90 is not warranted. I'm sorry, it's not. Oh.
Yeah, I guess Lonesome does have a point. You can look at Mario Kart World as a cartoonish Forza kind of game.
Cartoonish Forza. I like that.
I mean, it's true. But then again, I find that Mario Kart World is unique whenever it comes to the open world because all the courses are connected into one continent. So yeah, that's open world.
Hmm.
Besides, once you finish a course, you drive to the next course. That's the extended extent of open world Mario Kart.
I am so lost. Where am I going?
This place reminds me of that place in Rayman 3. I don't remember.
I'm a little bit lost because the thing is, I'm trying to find Okay, how do I move forward from here? I know it has something to do with this switch. When I hit it, it becomes red, but when it becomes red, I don't know. Does it activate something that I don't know? Bless you, Licious.
Yeah, I watched some unique 2000s anime yesterday.
Which one?
Have you heard of an anime called Casino Stigma?
Oh no way! You watched that?
I watched it yesterday, and I was not gonna lie, I actually liked it.
I told you guys I gotta put you guys on the old school. I gotta put you guys on the old school, the ones that I grew up with. Casino Stigma, the guy that got kicked out of his family because he didn't know fire, and then when he came back, he knew wind magic. Oh, dude,
Yeah.
that was the one, bro.
I thought that was actually a good show when I watched
It
it.
was a
yesterday,
good
but
show. I kind of hoped that they continued it, but they never did. So I kind of started reading the manga.
They never did because I recall the author died.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why Casino Stigma couldn't continue.
Wait, wait a minute.
Hold up, I heard it was a novel series at first.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure.
But yeah, Casino Stigma was amazing. I think I'm on episode 11, I believe, right now.
Where are you watching it?
Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll. Oh, it's in Crunchyroll. I might have to rewatch it now. I'm not gonna lie though, I hated his father. I hated his father with a passion. Even though they tried to redeem him a little bit, but no, man, I hate that guy.
Yeah, at first I did, but you know, then again, his whole family was terrible as a whole. I hated them.
Bless you, Licious.
I didn't sleep.
His whole family was terrible.
But Lawson said bless you, and I said thank you in the comments, and I'll say thank you.
So you did
Thank you.
sneeze.
No, before you said bless you, they said bless you.
Okay. This is so
Yeah,
damn
as I was
confusing.
saying, I hated his whole family as well. Like, you know, because
Wouldn't you
he
do?
couldn't develop- Why do I keep
From the way his family treated him, I would too.
Yeah.
I am loving this game, honestly. This game is so fun. A bit difficult, but it's fun. Oh shit, shit. No. Oh. Wait, I don't die? I thought I would have died from that. Oh, yeah. There must be a way for me to get inside this pillar. Oh my god. Okay, there is definitely a way down here. No, there's not. Okay. Okay. But I'm not gonna lie though, even though with the whole $90, you know, 80 pound, 70 pound price tag, eventually I will get Nintendo. And this is exactly what I mean. Like, we can complain about it, but Nintendo is still Nintendo. It's quite difficult not to get a Nintendo game. You know what I mean? Because I want to be able to play with Maestro.
Nana told me.
Hmm?
Nana told me he already pre-ordered the Switch too. although he didn't pre-order the game with it at all.
He
Not
pre-ordered.
even a bundle.
He pre-ordered the Mario Kart version, right?
No, he just pre-ordered the Switch 2 alone. That's it.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
You forget Switch 2 has backwards compatibility. So
Yeah,
he's
but not on
he's probably
not,
saving up.
not on all the games though.
No, every games.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Hmm.
You can still play Switch games that doesn't even need an upgrade. Take New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, Super Mario Wonder, any other Nintendo Switch games. You can still play it on Nintendo Switch 2 without even having an upgrade. Although there are the games that's gonna re-release on Nintendo Switch 2 that's gonna require an update.
Right.
Update that.
Yeah, but
upgrade.
you know
if you
Nintendo's
already have
charging
those
for
games.
those upgrades, right?
£20 if I recall.
Oh God, Nintendo.
No, actually no. I think I recall it being more than that. Actually,
It's more than that, and no, I think it's £20. But if you're getting the game fresh, it's gonna be like $90. So the price of a full Nintendo Switch 2 game.
that's true. I mean, that is true if you think about it. For Nintendo Switch games, original price, it was like $60 there. So,
But this worries me, bro. My show. This really worries me because, like I said, these game developers, the whole gaming industry is gonna get screwed up. Because everybody gonna start doing it, and then it's gonna be so expensive to buy games, and it's not gonna be fun to enjoy games anymore because you gotta look at your wallet all the bloody time.
yeah, at this point, we can only buy one game at a time for once or 2 months after. It sucks, especially when you want to buy the games that you want to get. Mario Kart World, for instance, that's a launch title. That's the first time that's the first time a Mario Kart game released as a launch title, if you think about it.
Man, I'm not gonna lie though, I am so lost. This door open, I'm come over here, but this door is not open. I don't even know how I unlocked the first one. Oh, okay, there's the switch. Ah, sugar. Okay. Okay, how do I get up there?
The Jet Paradox is here.
The Jet Paradox? Wait, isn't that, Maestro's friend?
Yep.
I think so. Oh yeah. It says Kiwi 64.
Wait, the Jet Paradox knows Kiwi 64?
Wait, you actually played that? Oh.
Any case, it's good to have you. Hit that like button, please, yeah? Hit the like button for us so that it can help with the algorithm, you know, all that good jazz. But it's good to have you back, man. It's good to have you back.
The algorithm is stupid. I can't tell what does good and what does bad.
Huh? Not sure what you say? I didn't
Yeah.
understand.
The algorithm can be confusing whenever it comes to YouTube, so I just let it go and see how it goes.
The algorithm is very confusing. I mean, I heard that YouTube did an update, or at least tweaked it a little bit so that it can benefit small YouTubers. But I mean, it works for the most part, but not all the time. I want to get that Switch. How do I get that Switch?
That Paradox completed this game within a day.
No way. Okay, so you can. All right, so you can help me out then. Oh, that's what it. Okay.
Did it just rise the water level? Interesting. Reminds me of it reminds me of aquatic mine. I think somewhat.
Wait. I've already pressed that switch, didn't I? Yeah, I already pressed that switch. Damn, completed in 1 day. I must be lagging, man. Okay, so that means I can hit this button and this door will still be open, right? Okay, cool. I feel like if I jump there, I'm gonna die. Let me go. I'm gonna go hit this switch again, just to see what happens. Oh no, the switch is already here, so that's not gonna work. I'm gonna jump down. So what?
So you know the other day, I sent this guy, and he was waiting for his drink, and then there was this woman. She came in. I thought she was gonna like come in to get something. She looks at the guy. He's with someone else. She leaves. She comes back, goes up to him. I don't know what she says, but she asks for a picture. And the whole time I'm trying to figure out like who is this guy for her to be asking for a picture with him. I still don't know.
Well, it certainly isn't David Beckham.
Yeah. Central C. Oh, Molly May.
Central C. What's a Central C?
Mapper. You don't know.
Yeah, I probably don't.
Yeah, he came to the service station. This was before
scary.
I was working there.
He came to a service station before.
Yeah, before I was working there, but he was really rude apparently.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't
How
understand.
we write names on cups,
Right.
but they didn't ask for a name. Well,
Yes.
they did, and they was like they asked for a name because obviously to give them the chance to just make up a name, because we're not gonna shout out the name and everyone starts looking at you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
And then his response was, "Do you not know who I am?"
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Well,
what they told me.
Get a load of this guy. Thinks he's Mr. High and Mighty. That is so funny.
By the way,
David, when David comes to Blank Street, he doesn't even give his name. We already know who he is. Heck, we don't even call out his name. Most of the time, I just call him Dave, so people don't clock on that it's Beckham.
Oh, by the way, two Japanese bands are coming to the UK this
Oh yeah?
this year.
Which
Yeah.
bands?
One of them you know actually. They're coming to.
Don't tell me Red
Wimps.
Wimps.
Huh?
Don't tell me Red Wimps.
He did come last time. He did come last time, although I don't remember. But no, it's not them.
Oh, okay.
One is a band called 1OK Rock, the same band that sang Vandalize from Sonic Frontiers and Prove for Beyblade X.
Oh, no way! Like, let's Beyblade! Yeah?
Just Beyblade X, you know.
The ones that I don't care about.
Yeah. And Man with a Mission.
Man with a Mission. I don't know who that is.
You gotta be kidding me.
Bro, had you said prophets, thing you said the prophets, I would have understood.
What? Don't you know this song called Find You? You have it on Spotify.
Bro, I have a lot of songs on Spotify. You gotta, you kind of have to pin it down a little bit, you know?
Okay, I guess I'll just sing it then. Oh,
okay. Yeah, that song that I kept listening to on repeats again and again and again. Yeah, that's a good song.
Yeah. They're coming to the UK for a concert.
Oh, you're gonna watch them live?
Manchester, yeah.
Oh, Manchester.
Yeah, I saw it in an email. It's like 1OK Rock and Man with a Mission. Okay. Might be my
How are
first
you
concert.
going to a concert before me?
Huh?
He didn't say he was going though.
I might.
You didn't say you were going
See
though.
what I mean?
Don't do it, Maestro. Don't do it.
Lots have said Britain's Got Talent bound. Bro.
Nah, Maestro, when it comes to Japanese song, he can really sing. I'll give him that. I'll give him props. When it comes to Japanese song, he knows the lyrics. He can sing.
Yep. Japanese songs are like best. Especially Bakon's music is amazing. And other Japanese music as well.
That's all he listens to. You gotta give him that.
Uh-huh.
You know what? I used to be like that. I used to listen to nothing but Japanese songs. And then I started listening to nothing but, old school hip hop. And now I just don't listen to anything.
I've had phases. What
was your phase?
When I was, the oldest one I can remember was my Shakira phase. When I was like 6, all I listened to was Shakira songs.
That is so sad.
It was everywhere in primary school. That
Wesley
song
can
was
attest to it.
everywhere.
Wesley can attest to it. Wesley can attest to this. In primary school, yeah, we had to sing that song.
Yeah, every damn time.
That is
And then
crazy.
that's what made my Shakira face come alive.
Wait,
I did have
the
a One
Africa
Direction
song, the one
phase.
that's the song that oh, that's so corny. Are you serious? You used to be a One Direction fan.
I had a One Direction phase. I wasn't a fan. Phase.
Oh,
Listen
that
to their
is
music.
so corny. I'm sorry, Licious. I don't mean to make fun of you, but that is so corny.
Of course, you would think it's corny. You're a boy.
Jet Paradox says
what we talking about?
Central C is corny.
Central
How
C
about
is
that?
definitely corny. And I don't even know them.
You don't even know who he is.
I know, but it sounds
What?
so corny. Who calls themselves Central C? What?
I think
Yeah,
I've
I
heard that. I think I've heard that name.
One
I think I've
Direction.
heard that name, bro.
Yeah.
Phase
think
did
I've
I?
What nickname?
Yeah, Central C.
I gotta check it out.
Central-
I'm getting curious. I want to know who this Central C is. I gotta check it out.
Listen,
Let me check.
His music, man.
No, I've heard of it because I listened to this a different type of I forgot what that song is called again.
Dear God, he looks so corny.
Oh my gosh. But there is this one song he has with Dave, yeah?
Yeah.
And they sampled Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Ah, Thick of It, yeah. There was a different type of music of Thick of It, and Central C
Oh,
was.
KSI's rubbish song. What are you on about?
Hey,
I
come
like it.
on now.
I
No,
like it.
there's no need to throw shade, yeah? KSI's song was actually pretty good, yeah? Come on.
But everyone was making a meme out of it and laughing about it. Even his own brother reacted to it and he was just laughing.
Yeah, but
the
they
whole
were
time.
haters. No. They were haters. They were haters. That song was actually mad good.
Yeah,
That song was mad
To
To
good.
the screen, flaring, to
you're
the
being-
king.
Yeah, that's the only part that was corny. The rest of the song was good.
Oh, I'm
Sonny,
in the
are you being
thick of it.
sarcastic? You didn't like it either.
No, my show, I never said I didn't like it. I just said that part was very corny. But I never said I didn't like it. The song itself
Wait,
is good.
From the screen to the ring to the pen to
Yeah,
And to
think
the
of
king.
I kind of liked it.
exactly. You guys are just you know
Jet
what it is.
Paradox said,
You know what it is. You guys are just you guys wanna be part of the crowd. That's what you're hating. You just wanna be part of the crowd.
I never
like
listened to
that
the
song.
full song, so I'm not even saying I'm hating on it. It's just, I just found it funny how everyone was laughing at that one specific part. Like, they just start laughing.
Exactly.
But
So you can't call
the Jet
one
Paradox
specific.
said-
Yeah, go on.
The Jet Paradox said the thick of it was alright. Felt like mid 2010s music.
And
then
that's
they
a good
said
thing.
Yeah.
Trippy Red
2010s music is
music
actually
was
good.
unnecessary.
Hmm.
But like I said before, Central C, he does have a song with Dave. And in the song, they sampled Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. I gotta listen to it though, cause I like Full Metal Alchemist, but I don't like Central C, cause he looks corny, as I said.
I like Dave. I don't listen to his songs that much, but I like Dave. He was cool in that song.
Nah.
Like, I remember when I first listened to it with you know who. I first listened to it, and I was listening. We was in his room listening. I'm like, "Are you not listening to this?" And he's like, "What do you mean? Do you not hear where this is from?" and then it clicked, and he was like, "Oh my days!" He even had to send it to his friend because I knew the samples straight away.
Yeah, Full Metal Alchemist. Son of a gun.
Like, what's the name of the song? I'm trying to remember.
Full Metal Alchemist is one of a kind.
What opening?
What do you mean, what opening? It's not an opening. They sampled an OST.
Listen, the best Full Metal Alchemist opening is Rewrite. Nothing beats Rewrite.
Rewrite.
Honestly, I love it. I love it when artists, I don't know, I like when they sample like OSTs from animes. I find it quite.
No,
I don't know.
if they sample it well, that's the real thing. If they sample it well.
Like Eminem sampled Tokyo Ghoul. I know that for a fact. He sampled Tokyo Ghoul. Who else sampled something? This isn't an anime, but Drake sampled something from Donkey Kong Country. I know that.
Yeah, but I don't rate Drake though.
Yeah, but it's just I find it like fun to point out. Ooh, I know where this is from. I've heard this before. That kind of thing.
Ah, yeah. Kind of like when you told me that artist was sampling Hikari Utada from Kingdom Hearts. That song from Kingdom Hearts. Yeah. I can kind of get that. Now video games come a long way, you know. But far from the days where people used to make fun. Oh, you're a geek. You play video game, and now it's the cool thing. It's cool to play video game. It's cool to watch anime. You know what I mean? We did it well before it was a cool. Yeah, it's not right, my show. We did it before it was cool.
My friends used to make fun of me for watching anime. Then we finished secondary school, and they was watching it. They was watching it after we finished secondary school. I would look on their Snapchat stories. I'm like, but didn't you just say to me before? Didn't you say this? Now you're watching this.
What I do is they just want to be part of the crowd. I have a friend like that, Aaron. He used to make fun of me for watching Naruto, and now he's a huge Naruto fan. Huge anime fan. Loves Overlord. Loves Dragon Ball Z. You're like, what? You used to make fun of me. What the?
Would you believe me that everyone's first anime was Attack on Titan around 2000?
I think that's what. Yeah, I think that's what put anime on the map. Attack on Titan put anime on the map.
Attack on Titan put anime on the map. Yes.
Yeah, 100.
Like, why Attack on Titan had to get them into watching anime of all things? I want to know why.
I think it's the same thing why we all like it. It's the concept of, you know, the mystery behind it. Something very different, very, you know, something you kind of can't relate to. You know, that's just out of this world. A story that just in every episode just makes you question things. Just like with Full Metal Alchemist. I think that's what it was. Sorry, Lisha, could you read some chats, please?
It's the Jet Paradox said, I hate drill music, especially the UK version. Alright, let's not go there now.
No, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. The UK drill is kind of trash.
It's not trash. It's just not your niche.
Okay, yeah. Maybe you're right. I'm being a little bit of a hater. I'm being a little bit of a hater.
Half the time, I don't really like drill music, but there are those rare bangers that I know most of the
there are some drill. There are also drill music that kind of sticks out, but anything beyond that, I'm good.
And then Lonesome said, I miss when video games were the geeky thing. The games were so much better.
Yeah, honestly, the whole live service that they're trying to push, that isn't it. They flopped in so many games, had to cancel so many games that they created live service. It's because they're chasing that bag, and they're chasing it hard. They're trying to replicate what Fortnite is doing, and some of them Fortnite was just organic. I think that's what it was. Fortnite was just organic.
Yeah.
You know, when you say that, it feels like you're talking about Ubisoft specific.
Oh, I am looking at Ubisoft for sure when I'm saying that.
what happened to Ubisoft? Hey, Grace, would you believe me that they got sued? I
For
think
what?
Tony explained.
What? Who got sued?
Ubisoft.
By who? What?
I don't know. You know about that newest Assassin's Creed game or something like that?
So it must be a Japanese company that sued them, yeah?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised they were using things that they shouldn't be using without permission.
What stuff? What thing?
Ubisoft has fallen. They fall. Oh man, Ubisoft used to be so cool. Do you remember that meme of the on my Ubisoft video of Bart Simpson saying to Homer Simpson saying, "You used to be cool. What happened?" That's how I feel about Ubisoft. They used to be cool.
Man, they had bangers. They had Just Dance. Oh man. Even Just Dance was fun.
Oh yeah, Just Dance was fun. Now they don't even buy now. I wouldn't if they bring out the next Just Dance game. You can bet it's gonna be live service. You can bet your eyes it's gonna be live service.
The problem with Just Dance now, they're not fun dances. They're too technical. They're too technical for no reason.
What do you mean by technical?
I mean like, they're not fun anymore. They're not like fun moves. They're all these tricky, hard moves. When you're not focusing on having fun, you're trying to focus on trying to perfect the moves that you're seeing on the screen. It's not fun anymore. I've seen videos. It's not fun no more. They've sucked the fun out of it.
Yeah, it's quite unfortunate.
It's literally called Just Dance for a reason. Just Dance.
Just Dance, yeah. Don't think about it. Just Dance.
Yeah.
Apparently, Lawson Wanderer said Ubisoft got sued because of the crew game going offline.
Oh
What?
yes. Wait, going offline? I thought it was the games that were removed from live service. Wasn't it the what do you call it? The crew? The crew was live service, and then it had to be Ubisoft took it down. I think maybe because that is false advertising. But honestly, live service game, especially the ones that forces you to stay online, even if it's a single player game, I find that absolutely disgusting. Honestly, I find that absolutely repulsive. Like I got Assassin's Creed 2, and a decade, not 2 decades old game. Assassin's Creed 2. I got that. I cannot play it without having the Ubisoft Uplay. Without having the Ubisoft Uplay account. I cannot play that. I cannot play it offline. It's bloody disgusting.
What does that even do? The Uplay.
It just forces you to be online. That's all it is. It just forces you to be online so that they can authenticate the game and make sure that you're playing a real version and not a fake version, and not a cracked version or a pirated version. And then it also gives them leeway to just bombard you with advertisement of the latest game, of the live services, bull crap that you can buy. It's so freaking disgusting.
So they just interrupt you while mid game.
No, they don't interrupt you while mid game. It's like when you launch it, it just gives you and shows you the latest game that's come out, where you can buy, all this microtransaction that you can get with the latest game. It does nothing, man. It does nothing. It annoys me. I uninstalled Assassin's Creed 2, and I don't think I'm going to get it again. And if I will, I'm gonna get the pirate version. I saw Black Flag on Steam. It's gone down to £10. I was actually gonna get it, and then I remembered Uplay. And guess what? I'm just going to pirate it. I might buy it so that I can at least clear my conscience that I bought the game. But I'd rather play the pirated version because that's stupid. That's absolutely stupid. Licious, could you read the chat for me, please?
You know what's a shame?
Yeah, they shut it down and took it off the market after saying they wouldn't do that. Then they said, Uplay gives you certain in-game rewards too. Anybody get what I just said?
Oh, certain in-game rewards, yeah, but it's still not enough for. I don't know. I just hate that fact that I have to have Uplay. I hate that.
Yeah.
I don't like being forced into something. I mean, Assassin's Creed 2 is a decade-old game, forcing me to download the Uplay just so I can play a decade-old game. There's something wrong with that.
I was looking forward to Watch Dogs Legion because, you know, getting to drive around London and whatnot.
Me too, Maestro. Me too. I was so looking forward to Watch Dogs Legion, but I don't know. I don't know what put me off of getting that game. Was it Ubisoft Uplay that got me? I don't even think it was that.
There
I
was
think
only
it was.
one reason.
What?
There was only one reason why I didn't.
What was your reason?
The London Tube. The stations are only used for fast travel. You can't even go on the train. There is no train.
Oh, come on now, Maestro. Now you're being paid.
What?
You're being paid. Nah.
I was looking forward to it. Like, God
Listen,
damn.
get this. Your brother, yeah, he was looking forward to.
He
He was looking forward to Watch Dogs, which it's a game that allows you to play in London. Yeah, it's not really modern London. It's kind of a little bit futuristic, but it's still modern London. You can see all the landmarks. Yeah, and the reason why he didn't get it is because he was there was no tube service.
Honestly.
Like the London Underground. Maestro, that's so petty, man.
I want the full London experience, even in a digital game. And the fact that they didn't even add the London. Heck, there are train tracks, but you can't get on those trains. You know, and the fact that it's only based around central London is kind of.
Yeah, that did annoy me though. I wanted to go as far as east, west. You know.
East, west, south. Yeah.
But that's why we need a GTA London, man.
Yeah. Remember where everyone thought this one was gonna be in London?
Man, America have everything. They have Liberty City, which is based on New York. They have Vice City, which is based on Miami. They have San Andreas, which is based on, I have no idea, Los Angeles. I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Los Angeles. Both Los Santos and San Andreas are based off of Los.
When do we get ours? You know what I mean? Heck, even Japan got Ghost of Tsushima. Japan, okay, not even Ghost of Tsushima. Japan got the Yakuza. But what about us, man? What about us, the little people?
Actually, there is a GTA Chinatown. That's all I say. I mean, there is, but it's just a top down.
Yeah, but it's
Japan got Yakuza. China got Sleeping Dogs.
Oh man, don't get me started, man. They got Sleeping Dogs. We ain't got Jack.
We didn't
I
get
actually like Sleeping Dogs.
Yeah, Sleeping Dog is fun. I will play eventually. I need to find the cable. I'm using this.
Oh, by the way, Tony, there is actually a GTA London. You know,
what?
There is actually a GTA.
Yeah, but it's a PS2 game. It's a PS2 game.
Yeah, but it is a top-down game. Was it a PS1 game? Something like that. I don't remember. But there is, or was it a phone game? Either way, there is a GTA London. So
yeah, man. I know the theme song is quite catchy.
Huh?
Huh?
Yeah, the theme song is quite catchy.
On
That's
what?
Not London.
Wait.
That's free. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
They have a theme song. What's it called? The
which
GTA
GTA?
London one.
What GTA London theme song?
They
Wait,
have a theme song.
Are you guys not pulling my leg? There's actually GTA London.
Yes, there is actually a
Is it not?
GTA London.
GTA London 1969. Is that not the game?
That's the game, yeah.
Yes, they have a theme song. What are you on about?
I did not know that.
I had no idea there was even a GTA based in London.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
was.
but it's a really old game. It's
Yeah.
like yeah, I don't think you'd like it. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
It's basically how the very first GTA plays. Like
The
it's
top
only
down,
the
yeah.
view from the top.
Yeah, the
it's only
top
the
down.
view from the top. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I enjoyed that very much.
But the theme song.
That's why I
of the
never
London
played
one
it. That's why I never played GTA Chinatown. I just hate the top down.
Yeah, but the London theme song is so catchy.
Oh yeah?
Really. Yeah.
Are you able to share it?
Yeah. On what?
Send it on. Never mind. Send it to me later. I'll listen to it.
I can send it to Discord.
Yeah, send it to on Discord, but I'll listen to it later.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, does it work?
Yeah, I think GTA London was the first GTA, right?
No.
Mates, sorry about this. I'm trying to find the cable for the PS5 controller. For some reason, it's not working when I disconnected the cable I'm using to charge the laptop. That's what I was using to play the game. And the laptop is almost out of battery.
The first GTA is literally just called Grand Theft Auto. That's it.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, but the first GTA is based on Liberty City, right?
No, that's
Yeah.
free. That's free. That's free. That's free. Free is
Uh,
based off Liberty City.
Are you sure, Maestro?
I am sure. Free is based off Liberty City. No. Yeah,
What?
yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Maestro,
Yeah,
man.
Free, yeah, free is in Liberty City. I'm not lying.
So what is GTA 1 based on?
Yeah, that's what I'm searching on.
I don't know.
You know, I need to watch that documentary Baby Lisha sent about outside.
Please watch it. It's very insightful. You'll
Yeah.
get so much information out of it.
No, I'm gonna watch it. I might actually just do a reaction to it, you know, and then post it on the channel as well.
We can all watch it together.
Yeah, actually, that sounds fun. That sounds fun. Yeah, definitely. But it's gonna have to be on a quiet day. I'm off on Monday and Tuesday. Maybe we can do that on either Monday or Tuesday.
Tuesday I need to get my hair done. Okay.
But you're free on Monday, right?
No, I'm working. Well, actually, no. I think I'm on a middle shift. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm not going anywhere.
GTA 1.
Yo, totally alright. The original game's map encompassed 3 cities. Liberty. Wait, they had 3 cities in the first game. I remember this from the video.
Really?
Yes, Liberty City,
Wait,
San
you're-
Andreas, and Vice City in the first game.
City. Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Yes.
San Andreas and Vice. So you could go to different places. there.
It says it here.
Mad.
It says it here. The original game's map encompassed 3 cities: Liberty City based on New York City, San Andreas based on San Francisco,
Yeah.
and Vice City based on Miami. But later titles tend to focus on a single setting and expand upon the original 3 locations.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So the other
Interesting.
games, they didn't just get those cities out of thin air. They got those cities from the very first game.
From
but
the
just
very first
expanded on
game.
them. Yeah.
They should do that for
Yo, Maestro, you know what that means? We're gonna have to play GTA 1.
Yeah, but I don't think you'd
God,
like
no.
it. I
Yeah.
don't think you'd like it
God,
because
leave me
the
alone.
gameplay, the way it works.
That's precisely why I need to play it, because I wouldn't like it.
Oh, okay.
But 3 cities, so if only GTA 6 could do that, despite how long it's been in development.
No, GTA 6 is just Vice City, isn't it?
Well, for now, yeah, but you never know. You never know. You could travel to you. I mean, we could actually give airports a meaning. Like you could get on a plane, then you go to Vice City, or you go to Los Santos.
It's a little bit too
Los
ambitious,
Santos.
Maestro, don't you think?
I mean, Rockstar hasn't revealed everything, but hey,
But it does look mad though, I'm not gonna lie. It looks mad big. But, alas, I don't know if I'm gonna get it. It's not... Let's put it this way. It's not the game that will make me get a PS5 yet. There's only one game that will make me get a PS5, and that is... Go on, Maestro.
Kingdom Hearts 4. I don't
Kingdom Hearts 4. That
Oh,
is the
wow.
game. That is the game that will make me get a PS5.
And what if
You
it's
know
PS5?
that-
What if the PS5 cycle is over before Kingdom Hearts 4?
Then I'll get a PS6 then. Then I'll get
Oh my
PS6.
Gotcha.
But you know the history of GTA video.
Yeah.
They have another video, but it's for Resident Evil, I think.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
history
lie.
of Resident Evil.
I am scared. I'm absolutely afraid to play Resident Evil. And I'm talking about
You're
even.
joking.
I'm not kidding. Even the one on the N64 where the quality is so tiny, is so, old school. I'm scared to play that game.
You know what's funny? Yeah? I think because don't they have this thing where they have this graphic where it's just a black screen, but the door opens and then they go in.
Yes. That
Yeah.
added to the eeriness of it. That
Yeah,
added to the
because-
scary eeriness of it.
Basically, Belize was playing this like indie horror game, and it has the exact same graphic. And he was just, you can see in his face, he's ducking whilst that graphic comes up, and he says something. He says, "Oh, I've played Resident Evil. I've played Resident Evil," and he's just ducking so he doesn't get scared.
Man, that guy loves his. He loves his horror games. He loves his indie horror games. Some are really good though. Like the what was the one that he was playing that was so scary? The one in the store. The store manager? Was it the store manager?
Night of the Consumers.
Yeah, the one that he has to like stock up the store
Yeah,
but stay away from
Night of the
customers.
Consumers.
That was
Night of-
so damn scary and funny at the same time.
You wanna know who plays more horror games than Belize? Corey.
Who?
Corey
Corey
plays more.
Uh
Yeah, he plays more horror games than Belize.
yeah, well, I think Corey's a little bit overrated.
Yeah, some credit. He actually made his own manga. Monsters We Made.
Oh, is it out yet?
Monsters Be
yeah.
Made.
Oh yeah, it's out. Yeah, it's out.
I hope he does well, because I know that he
So-
really wants an anime out of it. I hope he does well.
It sold a ton actually. Last
It
time
what?
I saw. It sold a ton.
He sold out.
Yeah, it sold a ton.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. But then again, it is Corey Kenshin, so fans will buy it. The guy has what 4 million on YouTube? That is crazy. 4 million followers.
Doesn't he have 10? What are you talking about?
Oh, sorry. It was the video that he brought out. It was one of the video that he released of Resident Evil. After 3 days, had 4 million views. I'm like, whoa! I wish I could get that kind of views.
What, like the 6-hour one, the 9-hour one?
Yeah, that one.
Oh yeah, that one.
That is crazy. I'm sure even PewDiePie can't pull those numbers, man. There's no way.
PewDiePie. You talk about that VTuber.
No, PewDiePie. You don't know who PewDiePie is?
No.
Oh gosh.
You know who PewDiePie is, Licious.
Yes, I know who he is.
He's a big YouTuber YouTube influencer.
Back in the day, I don't hear about the guy now.
Yeah, I barely hear anything about him.
We don't hear about any of the YouTubers that we know. Cabana Mining 456. Like, he's the one guy we never ever hear about at this time of day.
The thing
I
is,
don't know
they
where
ch-
he's
they,
up to.
they stay away from what's the word for it? They stay away from drama, and I actually respect that. You know,
And I respect that too, actually, because he's been going through a lot since 2018. Actually, that's why he didn't even upload then.
yeah, YouTube
Things
drama.
got worse.
YouTube drama is not
Things
worth
got
it.
worse for him. Things got worse for him. Even more than no.
Licious, could you read the chat for me, please?
But his is not doing any good at this point.
Sorry, Masho, your microphone is so low. I couldn't hear what you were saying. Yeah, Licious, read the chat, please.
The Jet Paradox said, metaphor, Rafala Tazio's OST is peak.
Metaphor, is it anime?
I don't know. And then
Oh,
Lon said-
Metaphor is actually a new game released by Atlas and Sega. Kinda like the
Atlas.
Persona
Oh,
yeah, Persona kind of game.
Okay.
Metaphor. Yeah, that is what you're talking about, right?
I have no
Nah,
idea.
Bob.
How would I know?
Yeah.
Huh?
No, I was talking.
And Lonesome said, "You have Assassin's Creed Syndicate if that counts for anything." And then the Jet Paradox said, "The first GTA, right?" And then Lonesome said, "I actually want to be alive for GTA 7, so I'll take just one city."
Let's put it this way. I have
Everybody's
kids
gonna
before
be way too
GTA.
cute.
I have kids before GTA 6 came
You're
out.
right.
Huh?
Oh my days. This is how you know.
This is how
The-
you know.
Yeah.
I have 2 kids before GTA 6. That is
Yeah,
crazy.
you got married and had 2 kids before GTA 6.
That is a crazy concept.
When were you in 2013?
2013.
You guys,
Yeah.
I was still in college. I was just about to
Oh
finish
my
college. Yeah.
days.
I was just about to
You
finish
was
college
in
to start
college.
uni.
You was in college when GTA 5 came out, and now you're married with 2
And that was-
kids.
And GTA 6 is still not out.
Oh my days.
and I
That is mental.
was still in primary school, in case
We
you
was
forgot.
still in primary
GTA
school when
5.
GTA 5 was out.
That
Oh,
is-
Yeah, I was still in primary school, like
Yeah.
for a long time.
Now you know why people are anticipating this game so bloody much.
Yeah. Can't wait to pay £100 for that game. Truly. Wouldn't be surprised if that's actually the price limit.
I'm telling you, $100. That's how much it's gonna cost.
Yeah, and I believe it's gonna run amazingly on my Steam Deck. Oh, what am I saying? Say what? Maybe, just maybe.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
you
Sorry,
got
did you
this
read all
good.
the messages? Or just?
No, no.
Mm.
The Jet Paradox said, "Mature rated game ain't for everyone."
Mhm.
And then the Jet Paradox said, Crow Country.
I think he pronounced it when he said Cory Kenshin. It did sound like Pro Cat Country. We'll talk about Cory Kenshin.
Yeah, you know, our UK accent's a lot hard to understand.
Mm.
And then Lonesome said, I've not heard anything about PewDiePie since he got overtaken in subs by T-Series.
Wait, that actually happened? Because I remember it was a big deal that he was about to be taken, taken over. Well, his sub counts was going to be taken over by T Series, but I didn't think.
to stop them from.
Because-
To stop them showing up in YouTube.
No, I mean there was just a lot of people saying, "Oh, go subscribe to PewDiePie. We can't let T Series take over. Surpass them in subs." I even subscribed because of that, just because I wanted to support. But yeah, I didn't think it. I don't even know who T Series is. It's crazy.
It's this. Oh, I've heard of him.
You heard of
I don't
them?
know,
What they about?
Some Indian channel. I don't know
Really?
what they do. I can't remember what they do. Yeah,
Huh?
Oh, crazy.
I think it's Indian. Might be wrong. Yeah, Lonesome said, yeah, they took the record like 5 years ago. See?
Damn. Well, the guy made his money. He can rest easy. Okay, so I got two more crystals left. 2 more crystals. Come on. Where are they hiding? It's always those lost 2 and are always difficult to find. How the Jet Paradox completed this in one day, I have no idea. This game is very, very elaborate.
Yeah, I wasn't wrong. Lonesome just said T-Series is an Indian channel. Whenever someone in India made a YouTube channel, they automatically subscribed their account to that channel.
Really?
But do you know what they do? Because I can't remember. I heard about this before. About T-Series. I don't know what they do. I don't know what they're doing.
Oh, there it is. Okay, so I got 1 left. 1 left.
Tony, can I ask you this?
Well, go on.
Which of the 2 games are you looking forward to the most? Mario Kart World or Sonic Racing Cross Worlds?
Mario Kart World.
Wow.
Like I said, the Sonic Racing Cross World is still they lean towards the transform, but they didn't lean towards it a lot more than I would want it to. So if I had to pick between the two, the Mario Kart open world sounds much more fun. Oh, there it is.
What if I told you not just transform and also riders as well? There are extreme gears there.
I feel like I haven't seen a lot more than I should, you know, for it to change my mind.
That's true.
I mean, for God's sake, the game still doesn't have a release date. That's so stupid. Oh, whoa! I'm going higher. I'm going higher.
That is true. And by the way, that game was made in Unreal Engine, and that's a first for Sonic Team actually, because they always use their built-in engine to make Sonic games.
I'm actually I actually need to start working on a new video. I told you about that, right? Because I find it very, very sus. Why is Sega very quiet right now? What are they hiding? What in the world are they hiding?
I'm talking about Sega or Sonic Team. I don't know.
Sega. They're hiding something. I don't want to know what it is.
From all we know, they did the Sega Search thing for the Game Awards. That meant a remake, reboot of Jet Set Radio, Golden Axe, Shinobi.
That's true, but that was time ago though. They showcased that time ago. Why haven't they said anything after that? Very sus. Super sus.
For the release date for these games were predicted to be like 2027. That's all I know for now. Anyway.
I'm telling you, man. I still think Sega's working on a new console.
I gave up that possibility a long time ago.
Why would they do that? No one's anticipating.
Yeah.
Sorry, what you said?
Why would they do that? No one's waiting for that. No one's anticipating.
Exactly. Catch people by surprise.
Yeah, but we gave up on that possibility not time ago. Because if they ever join the console war, they might lose. With the existence of Nintendo,
I think they'll do well. I think they join the console war right now. They will do well.
Okay, what will they do differently than PS5 than the Nintendo Switch 2 then?
I think they have strong first-party titles, and if they make it only exclusive to their console, I think it might, give them a little edge. And if they make the next Sonic game to their consoles only, exclusive to their console only, then that is a deal sealer.
Yeah, but the sales won't be big if they stopped going multi-platform.
Where is that lost bloody crystal?
You need to think about the possibilities that if they go off multi-platform, they're not gonna get the best sales when they're selling games. Whenever it comes to Sonic games, their best sales is on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch only. Any other console is just lower than that.
If that's the case, then I guess maybe they'll keep Sonic still, on multi-platform. But other game like the Shinobi one, they gotta make it first party, man. They gotta make it first party. Crazy Taxi, make it first party. Jet Paradox, I'm looking for one more crystal. Where the hell is it? If you can see where I am right now, do you know where it is? Because I am so lost. I think maybe it might be on that floating ship over there, but I've been there, and it's not there.
Okay, so there is one possibility that what Sega's hiding, what we already know, a Frontier sequel. That's for sure. But because of the leaks, we kind of are. There's a Frontier sequel.
Frontier sequel, yeah?
Yeah, Sonic Frontier.
But don't you think it's a bit too soon for a Frontier sequel?
No, Oh, really? That game released in 2022. Where we're at right now, 2025.
It released in
But-
2022.
Yes.
We're 2025. That's like 4 years. 4 years difference, right? Usually
Yeah.
games. How long does games take to make?
3 years at best. 2
no,
years maybe.
you could
I
be
don't,
right.
I don't know about Sonic Team's development time. So they always rush to finish the game.
Licious, could you
But
read the chat,
I think-
please?
For the release date, 2027. That's what I'm betting on. Same year as Sonic Movie 3. How about that?
How about that? I can't wait for Sonic Movie 4.
On 19th of March, no less. It's gonna be a good day.
Oh man, Sonic Movie 3 was so good. Every time I think about it, I just wanna, especially the live and learn part. When oh no, don't get me started, man. I felt so emotional. Sorry, Licious, read the chat for me, please.
I wanted to. Wesley started talking. Um, yeah, it's just about T-Series. Because I asked, oh, what is that? Because I can't remember. The Lonesome said, I never watched them. I thought it was a Bollywood channel or something. Then they checked. They said it's a music company. I just looked it up.
Oh,
And then they also said, yeah. And then they also said they'd win the console war if they made a console and undercut the prices compared to the big three consoles when it came to the
Yeah.
games.
see the
Okay,
chat. I'm sorry,
maybe-
Lonesome
maybe.
Warrior understood me. You see, you guys were just haters. You guys are thinking of it in a negative aspect. They would win the console war because right now there's 3 big consoles. True. But they're lacking in creativity. They've been pushing nothing but live services, and nobody want that shit. So if they bring out a console that people can get behind with first-party exclusive game that don't have the bullshit that they have right now, Licious, I'm telling you, they're gonna win the console war.
All right then. They don't have to make a console, but they can do something actually. You want to know what I think?
Well,
They should make a VR headset. You know,
VR?
You know, yeah, like MMORPG kind of headset.
why VR though? It's not that famous.
True. But if it's Sega, it could be famous. Think about it. I mean, haven't you guys watched SAO and Shangri-La Frontiers? We're on the bed. We'll put the headset and then cover our eyes, and then we'll walk to a new world, you know, and all that.
Yeah, but the thing about that maestro is you're still gonna need a control. You can't control it with your brain, just with your brain, you know. Well, what?
Yeah, it's possible.
Wait, what? I completed the game. There's no way.
Did you?
What?
No, you didn't. Did you?
I just jumped on the plane and then the game just roll credits. Huh?
I forgot that possibility.
No, there's no way I complete the game. Come on, it can't be that easy.
Nana, what do you say about this? If you're even there.
Wait,
It's been 30 years.
Actually, it's
Huh?
been barely 10.
wait, I'm waiting to see what happens. Cause there's no way that's the end of it.
Anyway, how haven't you visited Davy Jones's locker yet?
Ah, a bit of help from your young feathery friend over there.
Oh, so you wanna sing along to the opening, but I wanna watch the anime.
You up?
Hey, those are good openings, all right?
Yeah.
Give me a break.
Does anyone
And
want to
besides,
join
I'm
me
looking
for
at,
a fruit
I'm
salad
singing the
tea?
song itself. Got nothing to do with
You
the
want,
anime.
yeah.
I can't
Okay,
wait
but
to
no
hear
one
all
will
the
know of
exciting
it if they didn't watch the
adventures
anime.
you two have been through.
What are you talking about?
Was rather cozy.
I was just
yes.
talking about how Wesley
Yes,
was singing
absolutely.
along to
The
Fullmetal Alchemist
adventures
Brotherhood opening
you have
5,
no idea.
but not watched the anime. nowhere near that section where you should be singing the opening. But
Yeah, Maestro sings about anime openings that he's never watched the anime of, and I find that very disrespectful.
right.
I mean, anime aside, I could be listening to Japanese songs that's not anime.
Oh, it's a second game.
No one would have known of those songs if they didn't hear of the anime or watched it. Let's be real.
You're right. I do sing. I do listen to music that I've got to do. That's got to do with the animes that I've never watched. But since the music is that good, I never pay attention. For example, there's this song called Inferno by 9mm Pendulum something. That's a Berserk opening, all right? So, and I don't watch Berserk, so there you go.
Okay, let's see. So I can open this gate over here if I have 48 crystals. So I'm missing 2 more crystals. I'm gonna look for them and then open that. Maybe that will lead me to additional levels. Yeah. Also, he's never watched what do you call it? Vinland Saga, but he loves the Vinland Saga opening.
Damn right. I did watch one episode. I don't know why I continue. Never. Hey, I've listened to a song called Lost and Found. That's also by Survive Said the Prophet. And you know what that anime is from? Banana Fish. And I never watched it either.
Yeah, you know, you don't want to watch Banana Fish.
I don't want to watch it either, actually. So I'm good. Wait, you actually watched Banana Fish?
I mean, it kept getting recommended to me by somebody saying that if you look past the obvious uncomfortableness, it has a good story. And true, it has a good story, but it's still very uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable how?
It's boys' love. You know what I mean?
Grow up, you guys. Oh my days.
Well, that's it.
Oh no. I've seen boys' love. Don't get me wrong. This is a very extreme type of boys' love. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. Only so much I could stomach.
If you want to watch a light-hearted boys' love, watch SK8 Infinity. Maybe. I haven't watched it yet. SK8 Infinity. SK Infinity. That's how you pronounce it?
Isn't it skate? Isn't it skate?
Yes,
I've
it's
heard
a
of
skate.
it. Isn't it not skate?
Yeah, isn't that skate? I was gonna say you could have just said skate, my sir.
Hey, that's what it's called. Wait, that's what it's called. I pronounced it SK8 Infinity. I didn't know it pronounced skate.
Is it not about skating?
Yes, it is about skate.
Yeah, it's about skating.
I pronounced it SK8.
And the main character is called Yuri, right?
Is it? I don't know. I haven't watched it yet.
Well, one of them has got silver hair, and the other one I think is blonde hair, and the other one's got black hair, right?
No, one's got red. One's got red hair. The other one's got blue hair. The other character's got pink hair. The other character's got green hair. Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I'm thinking of something else then.
Yuri on Ice, probably.
Yuri on Ice, yeah, my show. You know me well. Yeah, Yuri on Ice.
Why do we know these animes?
Why do you know all these animes?
Good question. I stumbled upon some weird and interesting animes.
I opened this third thingy, but I can't find any. So basically, these ones are blocked, right? So how do I unlock them? Okay, that's one enemy down.
Oh, Tony, have you heard of Yaiba? Have you heard of Yaiba?
Yaiba? No, I don't think I have. What's that?
Oh, you don't know an old anime? Yaiba? No?
I didn't grow up with those. I grew up with Mazinga Z, not Yaiba.
Mazinga, that sounds familiar. To remember, Mazinga Z. That sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's a robot. It's Oh wait. Okay, so this seems to be a puzzle. Get this one. Maybe that one, and then that one, and then that one. Wrong. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's wrong. Maybe that one, and then this one, and then that, and that. That's wrong. Oh, come on, man, give me a hint. Ah, well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, it was fun. This indie game is definitely fun. If anybody's watching that wanting to play this game, it's very cheap. You can get it on wishlist on Steam. Probably like £1 something, £2. It's very cheap. Really like it. I recommend it. I highly recommend it. I definitely wasn't able to complete it in one day though. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun. Anyway, big up to Lonesome Wanderer and the Jet Paradox for joining us for the stream. Really appreciate you guys, man. Really do.
Oh, by the way, Tony.
Yeah?
I got Shonen Jump Plus manga I could recommend you. You're gonna like it. Trust me.
No, I'll pass. I don't really read manga. I only make an exception for One Piece.
I thought you wasn't watching that.
What do you
I thought
mean?
you
No,
wasn't
he's reading.
I've been reading it.
You went back to reading it?
I couldn't wait, Licious. It's One Piece. It's getting good.
Hey Tony, hey Grace, do you know where he is in the One Piece anime? You will never believe it once I
Where is he?
Dressrosa. He's
That's
still in
worse
Dressrosa.
than me. Oh my
What
days.
do you mean? How is that
He's
worse than
still in
you?
Oh
How
my
is that worse than you?
days.
How is that worse than you?
Cause she's still in Wano.
I'm
She's
still on Wano. There's Dressrosa, then there's Zao, then there's
Zao.
Whole Cake Island, then there's Wano. You're still on Dressrosa. That's sad. That is sad.
To be fair though, I'm near the end of Dressrosa. Luffy's literally fighting what do you call it? Fighting Doflamingo
When did you stop watching?
a couple of years ago.
Yeah, it was actually a couple of years ago. I stopped watching
Wait,
the anime.
it's when you was living with us. I remember this.
Yeah.
No,
it was.
no,
It wasn't. No.
It was way before that.
It was before
way
that.
before that. Way before.
No, but when you was living with us, you was rewatching. I remember.
Yeah,
No,
I
he
started.
wasn't.
No,
yeah,
she's right. I did start rewatching it, but I stopped at Dressrosa again.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. I'll get back to it one of these days. Lonesome Warner said I'll try to stop in for the next time I have a great day. I didn't even
Oh,
see. Bro.
Grace.
Thank you,
would you-
thank you, Lonesome Warrior. Really appreciate you. I'll see you next time. Yeah, we're probably gonna stream maybe tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then next Friday. But definitely for the indie games, we're probably gonna do it every Friday, just to keep the flow going. You know. But appreciate you guys. Appreciate you for stopping by. Really do. Really do.
Grace, good news.
Yeah.
I don't know when you're gonna go back to watching One Piece, but the dub has finally caught up on Egghead Island.
Really?
So yeah,
I
I was surprised as well. The dub really caught up that fast.
Wait, Licious, you don't like the dub?
I'm so used to watching it in sub now that I can't go back.
Yeah, I
I
kind of
don't- I
feel the
don't-
same way.
I don't blame her, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel the same way as well.
But man, that Frankie voice. change,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad.
What, in
I
dub?
do like.
No, it's sub.
because-
The Frankie actor quit.
Oh.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. So the super, it's not gonna be the same anymore. Oh man. But he did a great job though. I really appreciate him. And it's good that he's living on a high note. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's been with us for so long. Maybe we should give him at least that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how have some of these voice actors
Oh
been
my
doing this since
God.
like
Imagine.
2000?
That's what I'm saying. He got old. So what about Luffy's voice actor? She's old as well. What if she
She's
quit?
old as well. So is
I think they'll make her stay if she tries to quit. I can't.
Oh no, I will make it. I will. I
They'll
will.
pay her
All
more.
right.
Like, listen,
Yeah.
please.
They'll say, please, we know you want to retire, but here's another 15 mil on the side. Yeah, stick
Hold out
around.
for 5 more years, please.
And then they just go to Oda. Bloody finish that manga already.
Hurry up now.
he did say he want to finish the manga next year, but that's also a lie too. 'cause
This guy's a
says
liar.
many- He
They
says
say
many,
that every like.
he said he wanted to finish the manga in 2024. We're in 2025,
life.
so he still hasn't finished it. You know, like
Not
And-
even finished it. Where it is right now, it's still looking like there's a couple of things that he still needs to, you know, needs to light, shine a light on.
yeah.
And
But when it finishes, I know for a fact it's gonna go down in history when One Piece finishes. Like when One Piece finishes, no one can ever chat about One Piece ever again. One Piece being this, One Piece being that. It's gonna be in the books. I'll tell you this right now.
But I'll tell you right now, though, it's gonna be a bit difficult even for Oda. I know he's a great storyteller, but people's expectations are way too high. You remember
Way
Attack
too
on
high.
Titan? Attack on Titan, I personally feel like it finished on a perfect note, but people still complain.
People are always gonna complain though, but like there's no denying that even though how many people are gonna complain, it's still gonna like in I don't know, in 30 years time, like the future generation in 20 years time, they might be reading about it in history book. You never know. You never know.
And let's not forget, there's also the One Piece remake as well by Studio Wit.
What do you mean One Piece remake?
Don't act like you don't know. There's actually a One Piece anime remake.
What?
Like
Yeah.
you don't know?
You didn't know?
What
I
are you
thought
guys?
knew.
What are you guys talking about? You're telling me
There's a
they're
One
Piece
remaking the
video.
whole thing from scratch?
Yeah. They're reanimating arcs.
Yeah, the reanimated East Blue arc. It's a different studio.
Why?
Studio Wit.
Why?
I don't know, bro, to get them into a One Piece anime. But Studio Wit's cool. Like, I like them, but they know what they're doing whenever it comes out. It's gonna release on Netflix though, not Crunchyroll.
I don't know how I feel about that though.
Hey, more One Piece for everybody.
Oh,
In case
sweet.
the One Piece won't die.
Speaking of Netflix,
Okay.
Lichen, have you seen the Netflix show
What Netflix show?
of One Piece?
Weirdly, I haven't.
No, I
still
haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I still haven't seen it too. I haven't gone around to it.
I've heard good things. No
Yeah.
one's complained about it.
Nobody's
Yeah, no one-
complaining.
Know about it. Yeah,
Hmm.
but season 2 is on its way, so look forward to that, I guess.
Hmm.
How they're gonna animate the Alabasta is really. I'm
Uh,
looking.
Well, people were questioning how they was gonna make it work in the first place, and they made it work. So
Yeah,
we'll find out.
A little bit more.
for sure. All right, I'm gonna
Make some
crash.
different changes to it, though.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
crash,
say what
guys.
you say.
Really
Finish. Take it.
really appreciate you guys for joining. Yeah. Tomorrow we're gonna do a retro stream. So I'm gonna probably play like maybe some NES or some SNES, something like that.
Oh, great! So that means you can go back to Super Mario Bros. 3, right?
Yes, I'm probably gonna restart it from the beginning.
Ah.
Cause remember, I ended up using that flute by accident, and I ended up jumping worlds. I didn't want to jump worlds.
You only jumped one world, just world 2.
Yeah, I don't want to jump any worlds. So
Alright, cool.
I'm gonna
So-
try to avoid using the flute from now on.
Yep.
But it's a maybe. I don't know yet, because I still gotta go Hammersmith tomorrow. I got a couple of things I need to do over there, and I need to get myself some Pepe's Peri Peri.
All right then.
Mm.
In the meanwhile, I'm gonna go out to watching Fire. Go back to watching Fire Force. Episodes out today, and
I know. I've already watched it.
Hmm.
You thought I was gonna wait? Are you mad?
Yeah.
Guys.
So
Then
remember,
again, it's kind of on me for telling you the schedule of when it was gonna release.
yeah, I appreciate that though. Now, at the very least, I don't have to wait and then know. I know exactly what day is gonna come out, rather than having to not expect it and it just jumps out of nowhere. But I might not sleep yet and maybe watch the what do you call it? Spy X Family. But I'll see. But
Oh,
Licious,
right.
remember, Monday, it's not gonna be a stream. We're just gonna be recording. Gonna do a reaction of that GTA, the history of GTA. Yeah.
Wait, before you go to sleep, I'm gonna send you the theme song thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's what's off. Alright then. I'm gonna bounce, so see you guys tomorrow.
All right. I'm gonna bounce too. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye bye.